What's up, guys? Cars Across Texas here. Today you join me bright and early on this Sunday morning. We're hopping in the old Camaro and we're driving about an hour and 15 minutes west here. Hold on. A follower of mine has been kind enough to offer me his MBRP axle back. So we are on the way to LaGrange. We're meeting him halfway from Austin. We're going to pick up that and we're going to take it back to Houston, take it to HPC, make this thing stupid loud now. So I'm excited to see how this sounds. Let's get on the road, let's pick it up, and let's go from there. That intro was terrible, but I'm more tired than usual, I feel. Let's get this cold start up in the Camaro real quick. But first, remember, shopcarsacrosstexas.com. Into the Pup is 20% off. Get you a shirt, jacket, hat, whatever. Support the channel, support the build. And let's get on and get this exhaust. So the cold starts sound a little bit more brutal than this. Does sound good, though. Alrighty, I thought I was running a little bit late, honestly, but I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm going to be 3 minutes late. But I think I also can make that up on the highway, so whatever. He's already on his way, though, and I think he was about the same distance I am, though, so he'll probably be there early. And let's get on to LaGrange, though. We can pick up this exhaust. Now the car will be stupid loud, my boys. Alrighty, little update. I guess still on E. The Camaro gets decent gas mileage on the highway, surprisingly. I've been on the road for like 50-something miles now, and my fuel range hasn't dropped a mile. We're pulling into Columbus now, about 30 minutes away from where we're meeting up with homeboy, and we'll get ourselves a new exhaust, boys. I did notice we just passed a Dodge dealership. They still got their Sandblast TRX here. And they probably asking like $50K over a sticker for it. I sold mine for $15 over a sticker. So if you want a truck at all, hit me up. Financing specials. Same with SXT Chargers and all that stuff. So let me know. Shameless plug. Help me earn a little extra money for this build. Alrighty, boys, we have made it here to LaGrange. We've met up with a fellow Camaro owner. Do you want to be on camera or? Okay, I got you. We've met up with a fellow Camaro owner from Austin, and he is giving me his MBRP axle back. So I'm so excited. Is that my valve clicking in my exhaust? I think my valves are broken. I hear a little clicking in there, I don't know. But we got the MBRP exhaust here. I'm so excited to hear how deafening this setup is. Look at those tips. Woo! This is gonna be sick. Already has a nice tone with the headers and X-pipe. No cats, of course. Now we're just deleting that big old bathtub muffler. Alright, boys, hopefully you approve of my exhaust choice. Next step, we're gonna get to the shop probably next week in the same video, though. And we are going to get this MBRP exhaust setup put on. Hopefully this totally changes the sound of the car. I'm sure it will. The size of the muffler on these cars from the factory is ridiculous. It's like a bathtub. And this is just a no muffler sort of setup. So we're heading back home. We got to get home, get Allie. We're switching cars. We're taking the Grand Cherokee L and we're going to go to a car show hosted by my buddy Ali. It's the If You Know, You Know car show. It's going to have some of the craziest cars in the city pull out. You'll probably see that video before this one though, so I don't need to tell you all about it. But we're gonna get back home, and next time in this video I see you, it'll probably be in a week and a half. We'll be going to get the exhaust put on, so stay tuned. What is up, guys? Cars Across Texas here today, and today we're going up to HPC. You catch me again after we went and picked out that exhaust the other day. Now we're going up to HPC. We're gonna get the axle back put on. It's an MBRP system, and I can't wait to see how stupid, ridiculous loud this thing is. Remember, shopcarsacrosstexas.com. Ends of the puppet checkout gets you 20% off a shirt, jacket, hat, whatever. Support the channel, support the build, and let's get on to HPC. Alrighty, this might as well be the last cold start of headers and X-pipe only with the stock muffler. A little bathtub on it back there. Let's see how it sounds. There we go. We got some miles to empty. We can get on up to HPC. Alrighty, boys, we have made it up here to HPC, and it is a freaking full house up here. There's so many cars up here, and it's good to see business is booming. We got a lot of cool builds, so let's check out some of the stuff that's here. hopefully we can get the exhaust knocked out today. But of course we got Mr. Irvi, El Diablo Z06 and his absolutely bonkers stock bottom end LS7 Z06 build. That thing made some stupid power for the stock bottom end on that thing. And of course, there's all sorts of other good stuff, so let's get looking around real quick, see what we got, hopefully get the exhaust on it. Got the old swap C tank going under the knife, getting some love. Look at that, that's beautiful. Of course, we got Ellie's line of cars back here. I think this is the 427 CTSV here, back on the stock V wheels. Then we got the ProCharge 6th gen here, looking crazy with that big old carbon fiber cowl hood looking thing. No wing out back, a little less drag. Meant to go fast in the straight line, boys. And of course we got Ellie's 911 Turbo S back here, which just looks so good, so classy. And this thing spins the tires all-wheel drive. Got a little 1LE going on the dyno over here. Looks like he just got an MSD put on, 103 throttle body. I believe they said he's also getting tuned for some E85. Looking good in what I believe is called Hyper Blue Metallic, with the wicker bill on top of the 1LE wing. I like that, that looks good. Clean. I like this, getting some love. Alrighty, we got a startup, boys. See what this thing makes. Stock cam, stock heads. It's like headers, exhaust, E85 now, intake, throttle body, intake manifold. So basically full bolt-on, unopened motor. I stepped inside real quick because it feels like Satan's armpit out here. It is so hot, so humid. But they just made another dyno pull, so let's go check out what this 6th gen SS1LE made. There we go, 431, 437. Is it still on 93? Okay, there we go, 93 tuned 431, 437. This is what I love to see coming over here to HPC. We got the Gen 2 ACR. I think they said he's getting a heads cam setup done on this thing. This thing is nasty. Woo! And we got Ellie the Gen 5 as well. Looking so good in that competition blue. Alright, it sounds like they got this Camaro started up again for a couple more dyno pulls. Alrighty, boys. So, cool down on 93, he made 475. Now it is E85 time. So let's see what it picks up. Thinking 500 horsepower all day. Alrighty, here's the graph from that final 93 octane pull. Made upper mid 400s. Yeah, 475.2 at 5950 RPM peak horsepower. That's a solid number for an unopened stock cam, stock heads, LT1. Just an unported MSD intake manifold, throttle body, cold air intake, headers, E85. And of course the boiler mufflers, but hey, there's that dude. I've seen him before. There you go, 490 peak power and 482 pound-feet of torque. There we go, 490.3. Woohoo! I love it. Incredible. And it is raining so freaking hard. It's so loud. Alright boys, we are going to head out now. Hopefully I don't die. It is still raining pretty good, but the sun is starting to peek out a little bit. And we gotta get home. We gotta spend some time with the family now. Ugh. Alrighty. So let's see. My first startup in this car. And it sounds so good. It like opened it up more. It sounds like it just breathes better. I suppose that's what's kind of going on, but damn, it sounds so much better. Well, not ideal weather to pick up a car with a new exhaust and get some pulls in for you boys, but we still have the car and there's more days coming soon, so we'll get some pulls in at some point, whether that's today if somehow it dries up and the sun is shining and the birds are chirping on the way home. But we might have to split off into a third part of the video. The car does sound pretty damn good though, I must say so myself. And I can't wait until I get a cam in this thing so it starts chopping and it gets even louder. But I also don't want to die, so I'm gonna put the camera down for now and let's see what we get. Alrighty boys, my camera will probably fog up here, but we are back in the apartments and it's sounding so good. What do you think? It's gonna get, once I cam it, it'll be even louder. So, yes, we just signed a new lease and it hasn't kicked in yet, so they could very well void my contract with the apartments, I think. And then, boys, if they kick us out, then we're just gonna have to live in the Camaro. Ollie has the Grand Cherokee Elf with the baby. And we can just dump this somewhere. We can stay in the Grand Cherokee. Yeah, that's nice enough. And then for date night, we got the Camaro. Deal? Deal. This is a cold start on the 90-degree day. Nice. Alrighty, boys. It is a different day here. We are on our way to go get some clips of the exhaust so you can hear it. The best sounding Camaro SS exhaust. This is Texas Speed, long tube headers, Texas Speed X-pipe, no cats, and the MBRP axle back. This thing is dummy loud, and it's only gonna get louder once it's gonna cam, but if you just wanna hear how the exhaust itself sounds, that's what we're doing today. Sounds like from the outside yet, but maybe we'll get Allie to give us some revs once we get to where we're going so I can actually hear it from the outside. But I do know that it is stupid loud and the pops are ridiculous. Alrighty boys, one thing to note, if you're looking for an exhaust that's not going to drone on the highway, this is not the system for you. But I also think if you care that much about drone when you're building a race car, you're kind of a loser anyways, because you're building a race car. It's going to be loud regardless, and why be worried about that when you're going to get just a ridiculous sounding car? I mean, I guess I get it if it's your only car, but it still sounds so good. I mean, it's literally just natural music for you. Don't even need the music playing or anything like that. So. I think it's worth it.
The last time I was here, I?
When you were driving it,
how do they feel now? Please let me know, because I feel like I love it, but I'm like, oh, I need to be safe. But I like doing dumb shit. I really do.
Alright, boys, we're in Mexico officially. We had to make that little light speed jump across the border, but we're here. And let's get some outside little revs here real quick, courtesy of the beautiful Allie. And show yourself for the viewers.
I can't find myself.
But we're gonna go get some outside revs real quick, see how it sounds from the outside, and then we'll do some other stuff just to get some good exhaust clips for you boys. And let's get to it. Alrighty, we got Allie hopping in the driver's seat, gonna give us some revs. You look good in this thing though. Look at you. Can you even reach the gas pedals? Okay. The far right one's the gas pedal. You're parked and you're in neutral, so you're not gonna stall it out or anything. Okay, first is gonna be 2,000 RPM revs. That sounds so crazy. Alrighty, then we're gonna do 3,000 RPM revs. Alrighty, last but not least, I forget what the idle rev limiter is on these cars, but we're just gonna rev it until it doesn't let it rev it anymore. I want to say that's at like 4,000 RPMs, give or take, and it's still ridiculous, dude. How'd that sound?
Sounded good.
Sounded good?
And my ears pop really bad.
Oh God. A little baby burnout. Had to do one for the boys, you know. Just a little bit of rubber, nothing too crazy. I don't want to buy new tires just yet, but we'll definitely come back and burn them off for good when it's time for some more AAAs, maybe after the cam goes in or something. But look, even like the tips look so good. You got the MBRP quad tips back here, all the stainless steel and everything. It is dirty as hell, so please forgive me, boys, because it has been raining a ton. But now I think it's time to do a good old hearty full send. Allie's gonna get it from the outside for us real quick. And then I think we're good.
He blends in with the fucking grass. It's hot. Now we wait. Said he'll be coming around this corner. That'd be some shit if you get pulled over by a cop right now. Then I'm stuck here in the heat. That would be funny though. Maybe I jinxed myself? Oh god. There he goes. Uh-oh.
There we go, boys. That is the best sounding exhaust for your 6th-gen Camaro SS. We got the Texas Speed long tube headers, no cats, Texas Speed X pipe, and the MBRP axle back. Now, it is incredibly hot and I feel very guilty leaving Allie outside to record for me, so they were going to end the video off on that note. Let me know if you what you think the next mod should be on the Camaro. I'm thinking told her I'd take throttle body, the other basic bolt-ons, and then we go heads cam. And I'm excited. Let's see where this build goes, and I'll catch you next video, guys. Peace.